horseshoes. Corporations say the new net is safe and secure, that they've learned from past mistakes. From up in their ivory towers, everything must look all nice and pretty. But they're wrong. The net is just a rusty car.
Look who we have here.
The way they moved, they behaved, almost like they was one person.
Ugh, horse shit.
Hey there, V. Drop in for one last drink before turning in?
I'm looking for Rogue.
All kinds of crap.
Big booth over there, but you probably don't want to disturb her now.
No, I think I do.
Wait, no, I'm serious. She'll kick you in the can.
That what you think? Then just watch and learn.
Oh, I'll watch, but I doubt I'll be the one to get a lesson.
I'll put it to you this way, Wakako. Don't get in my way. You're running your little operation only because I have allowed it. And I can change my mind whenever I want. Hang on, give me a sec. V.
V's taking a break. It's me.
We'll talk soon, Wakako. What do you want, Johnny?
Jesus, who died? Not happy to see me?
Frankly, I'm not sure.
Why? We had fun at the movies, didn't we?
We're not at the movies anymore. Plus, got a good idea why you're here. You want something. And that's always a bad sign.
Of course I do. Who better could I take it to? Out of that whole crazy crew from Atlantis, by some crazy coincidence, only you survived.
How's that supposed to mean?
Just thinking back. You miss the old times at all, Rogue?
Fine with where they are, fine with where I am.
I can see that. Shame no one else from the Atlantis had the same luck.
Hey, everybody! We're closed!
Oh, what gives?
Now.
We ain't finished yet!
Oh, yes, you is!
Sheesh, what's the matter?
Nothing. Your shift's done. You're heading home to kick your feet up.
Okay, guess I'ma go back to work.
We'll have the whole place to ourselves? VIP treatment.
Now talk. Just what the hell are you insinuating?
Listen, Rogue, just show me your hand. I know you sold out.
You really think... Fuck. Since when are my professional choices any of your fucking business? Got a name at the tip of your tongue, I know. Adam Smasher. So yes, but way later. You were gone and I'd stopped dressing in mourning. No room for sentimentality in the biz, Johnny. Smasher, me, we work for the same people. Does it stink like fresh shit? Yes. Did I have a choice? I did. Do I regret it? Very much so. That what you wanted to hear?
Well, hey, the past is the past.
If that's the case, do we talk about the future? I know you. Came here for a reason.
This body, I'm not... Fuck. V's dying and I'm the fucking cancer killing him. But the process can be stopped. I just have to...
No, Johnny. Don't start. Don't tell yourself you're out to help someone. It's only ever about you, so you can feel better.
Oh, fuck off, princess. I'm running out of time, Rogue. When that fucking clock strikes 12, Johnny'll disappear and V'll go with him. Need to get myself out of his head before that happens. We managed to contact Alt. She agreed to help.
But?
Only one place we can do it. A data fort, Mikoshi. And the only access point we got a chance of reaching is tucked snugly under Saka Tower.
Arasaka? Again? Should have seen that coming. Only an idiot does the same thing over and over, while expecting things to work out differently. You even have a plan for this?
You're the best fixer in town. You tell me how we're gonna do this.
Did you say we?
That's right. Can't possibly work without you.
So what? I dust off and load up my tsunami? Rejoin your crusade against Arasaka?
Bingo.
When?
Dunno. Now?
And what makes you think I'd agree?
'Cause I think you know you owe me one. Me and everybody else you buried while you climbed to the top.
Shit. Knew this would happen one day. That one night, by some fucking miracle, you'd waltz in here and tear everything down. Some things never change.
And us. Have we changed?
I don't know.
Well, what do you say we go find out? Will you lend me a hand?
Shut the fuck up, Johnny. Just stop talking.
Fucking Christ.
Every time. Every time. Never have I seen one not drunk as a pig sleep over 20 hours.
Next time you're losing teeth.
Think so? I would like to see you try. But the boss will not be happy when I break your bones.
Mean rogue.
There's only one boss. Let's go. The boss awaits.
See, you two said your hellos. Excellent.
Rogue, what's this specimen doing here?
He's our pilot and our ride to Corpo Plaza today.
Our ride. So you're in.
Don't act all surprised, leadhead. Gear's over there. Help yourself.
Don't mind if I do.
Grab some gear, Johnny. Don't forget.
What are these?
Retro thrusters. Anti-gravs. Strap them to your legs and you can jump from damn near any height. Christ, Johnny, I'm not your fucking babysitter.
Never mind. Got it. Okay now, gonna tell me what the plan is.
Yep. Jack in the Shard. Target's the Mikoshi access point in Arasaka Tower. Need to reach the lab floor. hold it just long enough to do what we need to do, then get out alive. Arasaka Tower's a fortress, the most secure building in Night City. Walking in through the front door just ain't an option. So, we'll get in through a window of our own making. Specifically, we fly in on a Militech Strix tactical bomber. First, we rain fire on the building's air defenses from a high altitude. Then we breach a wall on the 76th floor, jump from the AV, and survive the landing thanks to our anti-gravs. That's right. We'll land smack in the middle of a tropical rainforest. Contrary to popular opinion, Arasaka has panache at times. We cut our way through the jungle to a shaft located on the tower's vertical axis. The shaft runs the height of the building. We use our retro thrusts again. Reach the bottom floor quickly. We'll surprise the socks off security. They'll be in disarray. Resistance should be minimal. We hit the lab floor running, reach the access point. The rest will be in your hands. I'll hold for applause.
As I said, there's only one boss, one queen.
Saying we're gonna rain fire on these assholes. Seriously, I've waited too long for this.
Don't bust out of your pants just yet. If we want to survive, we gotta do a lot more. Here comes the tricky bit. We're gonna knock a Jerugian 0401 ComSat off its orbit.
Blood clot satellite. We gonna make history, friends.
That'll freeze comms in NC, NorCal, and SoCal. Should buy us 3 or 4 hours. No coordination, no support, complete chaos.
You mean to tell me that apart from that fucking bomber, you have a weaponized space shuttle?
Got a certain acquaintance at Orbital Air.
Mystery benefactor?
Highly positioned informant. I'll pay him enough to give us access to the Jerugian. The rest will be up to our old Netrunner friend.
You mean Alt?
Only one I know who can rip an Arasaka satellite out of the sky.
I'm supposed to talk to Alt anyway. I'll convince her.
Don't fuck this up, Johnny. It's the one thing I can't do for you.
Said I'd do it and I will. So summing up, we fly to Arasaka Tower unnoticed and say hello with a welcome basket of missiles.
Exactly. Then we jump in, find the building's vertical axis, and work our way down.
To the Mikoshi access point. Yep.
What'd you think?
Plan's got more gaping holes than a kabuki dollhouse. But fuck it, it's gotta work.
It won't be the stupidest stunt we've ever pulled.
Rogue,
What?
just thank you.
Thank me later.
There's still the matter of Alt.
Do you know how to move around cyberspace?
Well, V got some practice under his belt. Sure, I'll manage.
Head out back. Nix will show you the ropes. And you, Wayland, heat up the Strix. We'll be with you soon.
How long you gonna be? Might
So
I
you're the
have
one
time
gonna
for a
dive,
nap?
right?
That is the plan.
Right on. Hop into a suit. Then have a seat over there. I'm finishing up for the day, so you be resurfacing on your own. And don't fuck with my gear.
Alt? You here?
I told you. Alt Cunningham is no more.
Don't believe that. Some of her's still in there. Hell, you look just like her.
You see Alt because you wish to. It's a defense mechanism. Your explicit memory is simply creating a replacement image.
It's weird.
Having
Like
a bad dream.
You read my thoughts?
An oversimplification. You still deny what you are. A construct, a set of data. I know you.
You know me.
Like lines of code.
Well, this is all completely fucked. Now I feel...
Naked. Time is short. Netwatch could detect our local net traffic.
How much you know about satellites?
The Jerujan
Godward.
0401. I can manage it.
Holy fuck, you're doing it now. You're
I
reading
agree
my...
with the plan. It will get you inside Arasaka Tower.
Can you just hold on a second?
You will breach Arasaka Tower and locate the port into Mikoshi. This is the program that will establish the link. I will send it with you on a splinter. Upon your opening of a back door, I will be able to circumvent the data fort's security protocols.
And once that's done...
You will be separated from V, and Mikoshi will cease to exist.
Cease to exist, as will the constructs inside, right?
No. The data constructs will not be destroyed. I intend to take them with me, to integrate them.
Gonna devour those poor constructs. That's monstrous.
You forget. They are data. Data that will not disappear, but become part of something greater.
Meaning what exactly?
It cannot be described in terms you will understand, but perhaps one day you will see it for yourself. Is that everything?
That's all that crossed my mind. See you in Mikoshi.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
V, don't know if you can hear me, but thanks for trusting me. Let's do this.
They're in Estro. Paperwork's with Asukaga and Finch. Yeah, everything's fine. Got no reason to worry. Now, pull over. Kill the engine and have a nice long look at the stars. Simply that. You won't regret it. Gotta go. I love you. Ready?
Rogue, who was that?
My son.
Wasn't expecting that. You telling me you got a,
Private life. Yeah. And we'll leave it at that. Asked if everything's ready.
Yeah, it's ready.
Good. Now come on, or that lunatic will take off without us. I like this joint. Gonna miss it. To the very top.
So Wayland, what you tell him about the job exactly?
Only what he wanted to know. His cut.
Which while we're on it, how much for a job like this?
That's between him and me.
It really that big a deal?
Fixer Merc confidentiality. Got my rules. Deal with it.
Not this time, honey. Wayland, take us up!
Copy that.
Rogue!
Yeah,
You're pretty damn quiet. Everything chill?
I just can't believe we're actually doing this.
Just like old times, yeah?
Just like old times. Know what I like most about Night City?
What did that be?
Take a look. See that? One day you're in the gutter, the next, you got the whole city at your feet. The whole fucking city!
Where no one can make you do shit! Not even those motherfuckers. No idea how this is gonna end, but let me tell you, it'll be one loud morning.
Time we gave this city another wake-up call. Jesus, it's so beautiful. About to get even prettier, too.
The hell you say? You two take up off and not share with me?
I wish, Squamma. Eyes on the sky, everybody.
Cunningham makes her entrance in 3, 2...
And 1!
Whoa, was that the Jerusalem?
Make a wish.
Hey! They got a lock on us!
Damn it.
What do we do?
Stick to the plan.
Time to Delta's past. Gotta improvise. I'm losing control.
Wayland, get us to the top floors.
Intruder detected. Initiating Hayabusa protocol. The facility is in lockdown.
Fuck me.
Hey, you still breathing?
Security personnel must report to designated zones.
Wayland never jumped. Crashed by the waterfall. I'll try to re-establish contact with him, then find someone who's got access for the elevator going down. Wayland, you read me? How many pieces you in?
Still one, I hope. And I think the local tribe's taken an interest in me.
We'll get you out of there. Don't move.
As if I could.
We're going after Wayland.
Got it.
Guards. Occupied at the term. Slipping by is an option, and so is taking him out all at once. I'll follow your lead.
I'm taking fire! Yes! Fucking own it! Okay, to the bird. Finally. Let's get to work. Hey, Wayland, you hear me?
Loud and clear. Doors all mine.
We each get one. Johnny, choice is yours.
Fujitsubo, requesting report. No response. Got Foster! I'm kicking up the power. Gotta get through this.
Over here.
Thanks for the help.
You were supposed to jump with us.
Don't like all enemies in one big puddle. Decided to ripple them out.
Seems you jumped the puddle entirely.
Not now. Let's get out of here. Move.
Contact with Fujitsubo squad. I await further orders.
See that one?
Oh shit,
A high
that was
ranker
something.
holding the access we need. All goes to
Time to end this!
Yo!
Open fire!
Hey, leave a little for me! Let's grab the access token and make for the elevator.
Got the access token. Now, the elevator.
He's coming for me. Just brought this up. Fall in!
I survived work! Hands down!
Seriously!
Give up! You got nowhere to run!
Only one way to go! Forward!
Over already? Let's fucking roll!
The atrium. Jesus. It was just a month ago I met with Michiko Arasaka here.
Empty hallways, offices.
Just like back then. Remember?
Course I do.
You've changed, you know? Finally grown up.
And you're still the best.
So, security rooms are on the lower level. You'll need to plow through. Fucking elevators are still jammed. Gotta jump.
That's a long way down.
Precisely why I told you to bring the antigraphs. See you down bottom. Careful now.
Keep your ass down. Maybe they don't notice.
I'll never get tired of this.
We won. No surprise there.
Understood.
Which way now?
Security room.
I'll never get tired of this.
Control the area. Understood.
Which way now?
Security room. Need to find the elevator to the labs. Fastest route to Mikoshi. Let's
Look
get to
who we got here!
Be anything left to scrape off when we're through.
Yo! That's what I'm talking about.
Coming. Port. Jack her in.
Can't open it from here. Probably a control term nearby. Open. Patching in alt.
Let your woman out of her box. Let her show us what she's got.
Hey, you've always been the one. Know that, right?
I do. Just a shame you never did.
Well, could have been worse. Alt's in.
Think she can break through the ice?
I have bypassed security. I have complete control of the building. The way to Mikoshi is clear.
Elevator. Now.
Approaching the landing platform. Cavalry's come to the rescue.
Netrun Operations Control.
2067. An Arasaka bodyguard shields the Emperor of Japan from an assassin's bullet. 2071. Arasaka security forces prevent mass riots in San Francisco, saving the city from certain ruin. 2074.
Bullshit.
Know that look? Got something on your mind?
Ever think back about why we did it?
Did what?
Why we took on the corpse, strapped in leather, chrome, and iron?
Don't know, Johnny. We were young. Hot blood in our veins, shit judgment in our heads, like all pups.
We fought for beauty, not knowing what was good or true. Was only the beautiful that meant a damn thing to us.
Don't let your mind wander. We'll kick around old brain cells over vodka once we're done.
My treat, eh? Or people with stories of the olden days, just like my grandparents.
Arasaka netrunners have stormed the tower's systems. Stopping their advance is my priority. Continue on your way alone. I've cleared a path, but you must
Made a
hurry.
run for it.
An elite
Wound up
security
turret
unit is
fodder.
following you.
Holy fucking Christmas.
Oh shit.
Seems Cunningham's made strides these last decades.
Shit-eaters never even stood a chance.
Come on, the way down's beyond the door. Looks like our work here is already done.
I'm preparing to repel a netrunner attack originating from outside the facility. You will be on your own now. And you must hurry. An Arasaka elite force isn't far behind.
Let's move it.
Okay, so close I can almost smell the data stream. Room past the partition. We cross it and we're at the core.
Can't turn back time, Johnny. Ever. But you can always start over. Eat shit and die. Fast.
And stupid.
Get with it!
Come here. You killed Oda. Good. He was useless. Your turn to die now. Survival favors the strong. This
That's all you
is
got?
beyond you.
Fuck your mother! You're only making it worse for yourself. Got a sniper going out. Fucking roar!
Is this pain? Forgotten the sensation.
Their defenses are breached. The path to the core lies open, but we don't have much time.
Listen to me, you Borg son of a bitch. Rogue meant more than you or I ever could. Best there ever was. And you killed her.
She knew the risks.
Silverhand. wanted to flatline him something bad, didn't you? I mean, you swore you'd crush me.
Silverhand, how is this even possible?
We've come full circle. Said back then I'd have finished you off without a thought. Now?
A pussy, always and forever.
You don't know shit. We've all changed. Yesterday's convictions mean nothing today. 50 years back, we killed in the name of all that was beautiful. Today, we can kill only in the name of those beautiful memories. Interesting. Hey, Wayland.
Yeah, man.
You're all right.
Good luck, Silverman.
The access point lies before you. Link to it, insert yourself, and search for me on the other side.
Once out of nature, I shall never take my bodily form from any natural thing. But such a form as Grecian goldsmiths make, of hammered gold and gold enameling, To keep a drowsy emperor awake. Or set upon a golden bough to sing to lords and ladies of Byzantium of what is past or passing or to come.
Hey, V. Happy to see me?
Not exactly. Blacked out, then woke up here. I miss anything?
Rogue's dead. Smasher was there.
I'm sorry.
Shouldn't be. Died for me, not for you.
Is my body still in one piece?
Parked it in Arasaka Tower's basement, plugged it into the network.
Figured as much. Your output's been torturing my brain with Soul Killer for a good while now.
You'll be alright. I mean, look, you made it this far.
Awareness of what's happening right now. That just raunches. Like, Alt neatly packed me into an engram. Couldn't even tell when. Or how.
So what do you think? Like being a clump of ones and zeros?
At first, the phantom pain. Jesus. Felt like my whole body was on fire. Realize now it's not pain at all. It's just some digital simulacrum. Guess Alt's gonna start moving this digital psyche I am back into my flesh, but got no idea if I'll survive or what I'll be if I do.
So we at the finish line? It's all in Alt's hands now?
No.
What the? Alt?
I made a mistake in excluding the body as a factor. DNA reconfiguration has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune system attacking its own neurons.
Spit it out! In human terms!
V will die independent of what I do. This is inevitable. This is imminent.
Check again. If V's engram is damaged, can't you fix him?
Hardware. Therein lies the problem. The organism's neurons have been dying for a time. Any attempt at a procedure upon its brain would result in the latter's death.
You're a fucking genius! Think of something!
Enough, Johnny! Shut up! I need to think.
Gonna be alright, V. We'll think
I
of
said,
something.
give me 1 fucking minute.
Alt, come on. There's gotta be a way out of this.
The biochip has irreversibly changed the host organism. It no longer belongs to V, who is an intruder there. The situation is different for you. All changes were made to accommodate you.
Hang on. Telling your ex to kick me out of my own body?
The changes are irreversible. You have nothing left to lose. He has everything to gain. I will not interfere in your personal affairs, but while Johnny has full control, he can do what he wishes.
Got zero intentions of doing you wrong. We made a deal. I'm sticking to it.
I'd hope so.
Let's just think a sec about what to do.
Seeing as how I'm doomed to die. We stick to the plan I gave you. I leave. You stay. Keys to my body are yours.
Okay, yeah. Can't say I wasn't hoping you would say that.
Johnny.
What do I do, Alt?
Simply enter the well. V's body will be yours, while V will become a part of me.
Johnny. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, easy. I think too big a dose of Silverhand wound up in my blood. Need to chill. Listen. If I had to choose who to hole up with on a desert island, it wouldn't be you. Ever. Hell, the whole cast of Little Big Corporal Rats would have you beat. 'Cause you're a dickhead. In a big way. And sure, plenty of others out there are more deserving of life. But even so, I'd never wish you dead. Just promise me one thing, asshole. You won't forget me.
Palace has the most expensive casinos, the most beautiful women, and some damn friendship.
What? Couldn't wait for me?
I didn't want to wake you.
Fuck. Is everything all right? You okay?
No, I'm not okay. Nothing's okay. Fuck.
Pan Am.
I need air. I know one thing. This fucking city. I will not miss it. I really can't understand it. After all that happened in Mikoshi, you feel no need to leave this shithole? Just leave. Run and never look back. Run away with me.
Night City is my city.
Night City is a cancer. Just look what it's done to you.
Got something left to prove. Night City will have its new legend. Deserves it. I deserve it.
No, fucking listen to yourself. I know what's happening to you, what happened in Mikoshi, but will fame be any comfort when you die here alone? Some yes marks from the afterlife at your side?
You don't understand, Pan Am.
You better fucking believe I don't. Everything you do here will be dust swept away by whoever comes after you. I will be gone tomorrow. There will be no more us. Do you understand that?
Don't want to lose you, but I can't leave. Can't live or think any other way.
Well, you know I always set my radio to Stanley. Will I hear about you?
You can bet on it.
Fuck. I so detest goodbyes.
See you around, Pan Am.
Until next time. Somewhere. Someday.
Remember, you still owe me that story about the guy from Caucas. One who rode in your trunk.
Oh, it's a great fucking story. But a long one. Many twists and turns.
I'll try to find the time.
Damn right you will.
Till next time.
I will remember, V. Always.
Good morning, V.
Hey, Del.
Are you prepared for takeoff?
The afterlife. Head over there.
Your wish is my command. My, don't you look tired? Did you have a difficult night?
Difficult few weeks.
Success weighing you down. Is that it? I was under the impression you had gotten all you wanted, that you'd shown the city exactly who is top dog. Can I help? I'd very much like to help you.
Mood in the city. What's it like?
Arasaka's problems continue to compound. Organizational disintegration, its share price has collapsed, public mistrust is at an all-time high. I could go on. Secure Your Soul was to be a smashing success for Arasaka. It turned into a horrific curse. They lost all resources related to the program.
Promised the rich immortality. Sold them on it. Actually collected engrams and knowledge. A bid for control. For power, I say. And the street.
Rumors abound that you've taken on something rather big, and that one with great power and even greater funds is backing you. Nothing much besides. Arasaka is in chaos, striving to restore even a semblance of order. It seems you, the afterlife, are safe. For now.
Good to know.
May I ask you something, V?
Shoot.
You mentioned recently that only one thing matters to you. To gaze upon Night City from the very top.
I hope your deep learning covered metaphor, and you're not about to tell me to exercise caution when looking out the window.
Sarcasm. Funny. No. I wish to ask what will come next, once you've achieved your aim.
Ask me once it's done. Once it's all over.
Of course. I shall be sure to do so. And I am glad.
Why's that?
That I'll be able to ask. That means it'll work. You will, in fact, return. I've chosen the optimal route. We'll be arriving shortly. One last thing before I shut up as requested. Don't worry, V. Best of luck, V. May your plans bear succulent fruit.
Food from a tube, rusty water from the tap, another murder outside your bedroom window. But what if you could leave all that behind? Far behind when you begin your... to the final front. Send the word space to 7299 for a chance to win a 1-week... What?
Hey, we good?
Perfect. The box is ready.
Get you something?
My usual.
Sure thing. People can tell something's up. Won't be able to keep it under wraps much longer.
Won't have to. Takeoff's today.
Today?
Is that a problem?
No, just... In that case, you're gonna need something special. Rogue had this little ritual. Before any big op, she'd knock back a shot of tequila. Silverhand. Asked her once if it was for luck or whatever. You know what she said? She said it was about remembering. Said that remembering Johnny that way helped her focus on what was important. Anyways, afterlife tradition. I'm gonna mix you up one of our specials. Just tell me who would drink it.
Mix me up a Wells. Let me drink the Jackie.
You miss him, don't you?
This place is Jack's dream. An afterlife legends. That's what we were gonna be.
Well, then you made his dream come true. Good luck, V.
Hey, boss.
V. I've long awaited this moment, to look the latest afterlife legend in the eye. I must say, I'm moved.
Happy not to disappoint.
Sit.
Talk to me.
Well, V, Mikoshi was quite the punch. You TKO'd Arasaka, in fact. Brought you eddies, influence around town. But not just that. It meant positive paralysis of Arasaka systems. A few additional hatches opened up. My people rushed in, grabbed what they could.
So it's all systems go for the op.
I have confirmed the intel leaking out of Arasaka. The casino is currently testing a new security system. And it's true. They will be shutting it down briefly today. I believe you'll know how to use that moment.
Won't be disappointed. Pick the best merc around for the job.
So I've heard. But I'd like it proved to me as well. Speaking of which, nobody's ever pulled off a stunt like this. Where I'm from, they'd say it's straight impossible. They'd say you're taking too big a risk. Poetically speaking, flying towards the sun to burn up.
They'd be dead wrong. All of them.
Self-confidence worthy of a legend. Or of someone risking it all. But I sense you know what it's like to lose everything. To fight for one last breath. I see it in you.
This time tomorrow, should have the casino's client data. All of it. Don't forget your side of the bargain.
Oh, I never forget a promise. Good luck.
Right. In position.
Perfect. Almost to the second. My turn. Satellites are down for now. Just got the signal. Signature cloaking activated. Remember, got one shot and one shot only.
Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
Soon as it starts, there'll be no backing down. No chance at extraction. No chance of survival if anyone notices.
Excellent.
But if this works, you'll gain more than you ever imagined.
Times when I had something to gain are long gone. Now I got nothing to lose.
That's kinda grim. Then again, who am I to judge?
Okay, here goes nothing.
Good luck. See you down bottom.
Over and out.
till I found you a new Major League Ripper, huh? Them swanky downtown fucker shooting chrome out his ass. Am I right? Well, I mean it, kid. Get all you can out of this life. You deserve it. More than anyone I know. But stop by sometime, okay? Next time you're in the neighborhood, we'll talk about old times and I'll take a look at you. Make sure that the new Ripper of yours didn't screw anything up. See you around, V.
Hey, V. Everyone's telling me you're a base gordo now. A big shot, eh? So big you can't call me once a week. Once a month, even. Don't forget where you started. Who you started with, My door's always open to you, V. There's always food on my table. Mi casa es su casa. No se te olvide. Ahí te veo, V.
Hey, V. I was just wondering how you've been. Haven't heard from you in a while. Still living large in Night City? I don't know. All I think about is dropping everything and leaving. Yet, here I am, still. Oh, the city's like quicksand. The more you try to get out, the more it pulls you in. Once you're up to your knees, you're never getting out. Like Evelyn. Anyway, look out for yourself, okay? And call me sometime. Bye. Hey, V! How are things? Weather in the Badlands is pleasant as usual. My cooler melted, it's 90 degrees in the shade, and there's a sandstorm heading straight for us. So, yeah, you're missing out. No, but seriously, we're all getting by. Family never stops growing. Work's always piling up. Sometimes all I wish for is a good night's rest. But oh well. Can't have everything, right, V? You know what I mean. Let me know when you get bored of the city. I'll take you for a nice, long ride. All right, now. Take care, V.
Hello, V. Saul speaking. Heard about something big happening in Night City, with a certain V in the lead role. Don't know what you plan to do now, but just remember, we always take care of our own. And, you're one of us now, V. You're an Alda Caldo. Remember that. Take care of yourself, V. And see you around.
V, hey! Can you hear me? Shit, is this thing recording? Okay, well, all of us have been wondering when you're finally gonna drop by. We can get a barbecue going, knock a few back, do a couple of races, or pay a friendly visit to the Raff and Shiv. Guess what I'm trying to say is, well, Badlands could use a badass like you, V. Don't know what you got on your plate right now, but remember, you're welcome out here anytime. All right, now, take care.
Hey, V. Listen, I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot. I know the reading's not as strong without you here, but we haven't seen each other for so long, and well, one thing led to another. Know what I drew? Strength, the Emperor, and the world. Babe, the world's gonna hear about you. Go and show Night City what you're made of.
We lost everything.
was missing. You lit a flame that consumed my hate. I'm now one for reminiscing, but I traded all for your sweet embrace. 'Cause we lost everything. We had to pay the price. There's a canvas with two faces of fallen angels who loved and lost. It was a passion for the ages, but in the end, guess we paid the cost. A thing of beauty, I know, will never fade away. What you did to me, I know. Said what you had to say, but a thing of beauty will never fade away. Will never fade away. I see your eyes, I know you see
Can't talk right now. Right, so then what? Hey, Judy. How you feeling?
Shitty, but something came to me.
So what did you come up with?
The Mox Dive, Lizzie's bar, used to be a joy house. Tiger Claws killed one girl too many, so people took matters into their own hands. Belongs to us now. Clouds could stand to get the same makeover.
Got the Mox to agree to take over Clouds.
No, I'm trying to get you. Know someone at Clouds who'll take our side. Will you help?
Fine. Got me on board.
Ooh, yes.
Okay, so, what's the plan?
First up, we gotta talk to Maiko Maeda. If she's not with us, might as well throw our hands up in the air.
You sure Maiko's gonna want to join forces?
If I was sure, I'd be on the holo to her and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let me rephrase. Is there any chance she'll slap us around and shove us out her mega tower window?
Of course, sure.
Guess I can work with that. When we doing this?
Early morning, Clouds will be closed. Hardly a soul lurking at that time.
How early?
Before 8, I'll be by the entrance. Ah, scratch that. The balcony above Clouds. We'll sneak in. No one needs to know we're there.
On the balcony. Got it.